friends. Welcome to a Help Me Rhonda episode. I've been doing these weekly. I believe we're on episode 11 or 12, and I just come here to help answer your questions. There is a link in this description where if you have a question, you can click the link and ask the question there, and I will try to cover it in a future Help Me Rhonda episode. I've been running a training program for demonstrators for well over 16 years, and it is still as strong and as effective and successful as ever. Demonstrators, what we do is kind of a crazy industry to be a crafter and a crafting mind, but also want to build a business at the same time. I love Stampin' Up and I love their products, and I'm so grateful for our partnership together to bring creativity into the lives of our friends and our family and our customers. So these Help Me Rhonda episodes are just based off of knowledge from my own business and my own successes and failures, and also from the hundreds and thousands of team members and training clients that I get to work with on a daily basis to see what's working for them, what's working for me, and how we can continue in a positive way to grow our businesses. So today is, if you're watching this, it's April 14th. Stampin' Up continues to, and always has, continued to change and grow with the trends and the times. I've been doing this for 24 years, and things look very different than they did 24 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago. We've gone through some major changes in this industry, and I am so grateful to our company for continuing to look forward, move forward. They are a family-based business, and I know that they want this company and this business to be around for many decades to come. And so I am, number one, let me start off by saying that I don't have all the answers in this category yet. I will continue to research and to live and walk this business with you, besides just telling you what to do. I'm walking through it as well. So we have a new rewards program that is starting tomorrow. And I've been getting a lot of questions about it, a lot over the last 8 months to a year. And I've been giving everybody the same answer. Like, I don't know. Like, I've not lived through this. I've not experienced it. Like, I have my gut instincts. I have my experiences. When Stampin' Up announced the new reward program, I was ecstatic from the very beginning. We have trained and we've adapted to our past host program, the host code. We have trained our customers and we have trained ourselves to do something that's actually very different, very unique. And so but that's what we've always known, right? And so our mind has to be open to understand that we have to continue to move and change. And the new program to me is so much simpler. When we had came out with the current host plan and the host code, back then I was like, what in the world? This is all so confusing. And it's so confusing to my customers. And half the time I don't even use the host rewards. I don't even use the host code because it was always so confusing. And I'm like, just never mind, I'll handle it. We'll just put your order in, it's fine. So I'm not going to go through all the trouble for a couple more dollars in free product. And so now our new program, our new plan is going to be so much clearer, simple. And I know that was one of their intentions, was we want it to be clear and simple for our customers. So I am just going to answer some of the questions that came through today, because a lot of them are about how they are pertaining to hostess clubs that we've been running for years and years and years and years, many years, and about how this change is going to affect that. So one was, I've been a demonstrator for 22 years. Awesome, congratulations, that's incredible. Most of my business is through stamp clubs. I pay a local church where we meet. How can I continue with stamp clubs with a new reward system? So that was one question. Many of my customers will not or cannot order online. It's another question. And they also don't want to place an order for $20 and have to pay $7.95 shipping, which they don't have to. They can if they want to, or they don't have to. It's currently the hostess are getting rewards. Okay, what incentive is there for them to make a commitment to stay in Stamp Club? Okay, those are 4 questions. And the other question was very similar. I'm looking for suggestions on how to continue my clubs without each customer purchasing individually. They take turns being the hostess throughout the year. So, okay, let's dive into some of those 4 questions. Number 1, I can tell you that your customers are very similar to mine. There's a very distinct clientele, very distinct model. There will be some very few exceptions in that category. People do not come to Stamp Club because, all year long because they get $30 in free product every 6 months. Is not why they come. They come to Stamp Club because of the fact you give them cards every month, right? Don't you make cards? Don't you give them free cards already every month? That's an incredible gift that you're giving them for free. So that number 1 is their reward for coming to Stamp Club, is that you're designing projects for them. You're cutting projects for them. You're creating a space. You're giving them a night out. They have friendships there. They have you there. They have this experience crafted for them, and all they have to do is put in an order. Number 1, that right there is payment enough. Number 2 is we have to understand that those rewards were there to say thank you, right? Like reward them for being a loyal customer. They're still going to get that. They're not losing out on those rewards. They're not. As a matter of fact, they are going to be rewarded for exactly their behavior. So now they're going to be rewarded every single month. Oh, I love that. Let me give you a scenario. Stampin' Up! Made an incredible, huge change. I'm going to say about 12 years ago, maybe even longer ago than that. But they used to have this bonus plan that when you were in the top of the company, you would get bonuses. If you were number 1, you got $10,000. If you were number 2, it was $9,000. 7 was $8,000, so on, so on, and so on. They were significant. As a matter of fact, they were over half of my income for over 5 years. I worked very hard for those bonuses. They were life-changing for my family. And then Stampin' Up! Took it all away. There's no more bonuses. There's no more trip. There's nothing. So if there's nothing that's like that big year-end reward that we're working for. Instead, they took the same amount of money, but they allocate it to us now every single month. So every month I have the opportunity to earn bonuses. I get this thing called Green Pie now, and every promotion I get paid a bonus along the way. They map it out for you, so I know exactly what to do. This is so cool because I'm in control of my bonus. I don't have to compete against all these other demonstrators for my ranking. I don't have to compete. I don't have to wait till 1 year to get this big lump sum. I can build up my bonuses all year long if I want to. The bonuses I'm making now are the same that I made before, but instead I get them every month. I get them as I perform. I get them for what I do, for what's based on me and not based on anybody else. So our old plan was based on what everybody else is spending. That's how much you got. And now the current plan is what you spend, what you do, you are rewarded. So all of how your customers, every one of you that run Stamp Clubs, how your customers are going to perceive this change is how you present it to them. It's how you explain it to them. It's how you are excited about it. This is so good for them. They can bank up those rewards. They can get the same rewards. They can get the same amount. And they can do that, and they can bank it up and cash it in every 6 months. Nothing has to change for them if they don't want it to. Now, if they would like to, they can have the ability to put in a little bit every month. They also have the ability that, let's say during celebration or during a month, maybe when they have a little extra income, they put a huge order in, they get benefit for that, not somebody else. So they are in control of their rewards, and they get them as they want, and they can bank them up, they can cash them in, they can do however they want. So what incentive is there to be a part of Stamp Club? The same incentives are there. friendship, gathering, free projects that you designed, rewards every single month. There are huge incentives still. So number two, they also don't want to place an order for $20 and have to pay the $7.95 shipping. Well, first of all, I would say club members should have to spend way more than $20. I would say at least $25 or $30 to belong to club. But I have always had this in place. I've had clubs for 20 years myself. And when they come to club, I always give them a choice. You could have the order shipped. We could put our orders together and have it come here, and then you're going to have to pick it up. You're going to lose out on your rewards. I'll get the rewards then. If I'm the one doing the work, and if I'm the one paying all the shipping or, handling all that, then I will put the order in, right? Now, the other thing is, if you would like the order shipped to you, then it's $7.95 shipping. So it's a few dollars more. It's like $3 or $4 more. So what is more cost effective for them? To drive to your house, get it on your porch, and drive home. That's going to be at least probably $4 in gas money and the time that it takes. Or you can pay an extra $4 or $3.95 or whatever it is extra on top of what they're going to have to pay, because they have to pay 11% anyway to have it shipped to their door. I've been doing this for 20 years. And some people, there's different personalities. So I'm like, oh gosh, yes, just ship it to me. Other ones are like, hey, I'm always in the area. I drive by your house all the time. I'll just stop by and pick it up, leave it on your doorstep. So these are things that you're making judgments on before you've even talked to your customers about it. So let them make that choice. If they want it to come to them, then it's $7.95 shipping, or they can wait and have it picked up. If their order is $20, you can put that order in for them and then give them the $2 reward if you want to. You don't absolutely have to make these changes. I recommend you do, because what's better for her, the point of the reward system is that she does put her orders in. You can sit down there with her right there and key the order in right in her online ordering system. Have your laptop out, have your iPad out, and say, hey, let's bring your order in. Hey, what's your email address, right? Log in. Go ahead and log in. Once she's logged in, put the order in. She gets the rewards, and then yes, she would have to pay the shipping if she wants it to go to her house. And again, this is all, we haven't started this new system. If you want to keep everything like normal, and then go ahead, and then maybe you collect those rewards each month, and then you just gift them to that person. We can send gift rewards. So you take all the orders, you get them all in, and then you can gift the rewards if you want to. Or you keep the rewards because you're the one who's doing all the work behind it. So where there's a will, there's a way. I would prefer not to do that. Again, that's putting more work on you. That's you having to, we're going to have the ability to gift rewards. You can still put all the orders in. When I do a class, a product-based class, I'm going to get all those rewards because I'm putting all the orders in. I'm ordering all the product, getting it all in, preparing it for my customers, and then I'm going to be giving them an event there. So I will still get all those rewards. But the benefit is I'll be able to get them and do what I want with them. I'll be able to say, okay, now that I have all the rewards from this event, now I'm going to order all the card stock, and I'll order all the card stock for it. Or I'll save it up, and maybe you will gift it to somebody. If you're trying to run your clubs, you can still gift those rewards if you choose to still put all the orders in. The point is, we want our customers to become to embrace this program, to love it, to use it for what it's designed for. It's designed for them to see these rewards growing and then wanting to continue. It's about loyalty. It's about knowing that, hey, if I buy my craft supplies here, I earn free dollars. And why would I'm going to do that versus not. And then seeing that bank up and bank up. I could give you so many scenarios where other very successful companies run these rewards like this. Number one, Delta Sky Miles. I only fly Delta, only. I even pay more for Delta because I earn Delta Sky Miles. And then once a year, I get a free flight typically based on my miles that I do. I don't even look at any other airlines anymore. It took me a couple years to do that. I used to do Travelocity. I used to do like Expedia and try to price do this and all that. And eventually I learned just stick with the same company. I get a free ticket every year, and it's so simple to keep everything in one place. I always know where everything is. Perfect example. They've been doing Sky Miles for decades and decades, and they've still stuck to that reward plan. Another one is Starbucks. I only buy my coffee from Starbucks. If I could be standing right next to a Big B, and I'm like on my app looking for a Starbucks, because I get points. And then those points expire, so it's normal for them to expire. And I know that I can get free coffee. I can get special other things. Like this program is designed to create that behavior. And so we want to embrace it. We want to use it for what it's intended for. Let me see if there was another question. How can I continue with stamp clubs with a new reward system? Just like I said, don't change a thing. Don't change a thing except for your passion, your excitement, and your structure that they get rewards every month long on their orders that are over $20. Obviously, hopefully your club is a little bit more than that. And then they will bank their own rewards and can cash them in. You are now going to be giving them what's called flexibility. Our new stamp club is a flexible stamp club. You get rewards every single month. They gather up, and then you can spend more, you get more, right? Now you are absolutely positively reinforced for your behavior, and you can cash them in whenever you want to, starting with that next order. So I think that I have covered most of these. There's so many more things to cover, and we will continue to. In our training program, we have been talking about it for 8 months. We will talk about it. I can tell you probably a year from now, we won't even talk about the old plan. We'll be like, oh, thank goodness we made this change. But I just pray for all of you. First of all, I understand going through transition and change. It's overwhelming. We do have to make some changes. We do have to make some transitions. But you have to have faith and know that you're doing it for the right reasons, and you're looking for a better result, and that we have to trust our company and trust that they are investing in us and investing in this new plan, this new program. That's what's better for all of us, not just today. Okay, guys, it's not just about today. It's about our future. And I don't know about you, but this is my future. I want this company to be around 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now. I am proud of our company for making this change so that we are more viable for our future, and all of our future customers too. All right, thanks. A great question. Again, if you have any other questions, you can post in this. And as always, if you would love weekly support, a whole community of stampers that are behind you, supporting you, learning. We have over 560 Creating Success clients, and we have groups and we have weekly Zooms, and we are there to help support you. Then you can look into joining our Creating Success training program, and there's a resource library that has hundreds of trainings on there, and we'll have new ones every week. And then also there's a VIP program where you actually get to work with me every week on Facebook Lives, quarterly conventions, and still weekly training. All right, thanks everybody. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.